Welcome to the first Around the Dog World at the Seaside.
We are here in Dorset for the first time for Bournemouth Championship Dog Show.
Now, for any of the judging, we have to move a little further inland to Pikes Farm.
Yeah, and a new location for Bournemouth Championship Show this year, and I love it.
Could you live 5 minutes away?
That's true. Well, since our last programme from Windsor, we have several shows to catch up on, starting at Peterborough for East of England Show, where Best in Show was a very popular win indeed.
It was indeed. That was champion Maybe Theo, King Charles Spaniel, always well supported in the groups. Best in Show judge was Dan Eriksson, who awarded him his first group on the very first Around the Dog World. And what a weekend. At the same time that Theo was awarded Best in Show, Andy Murray was announced to the crowd as Wimbledon champion. Andy Murray ended a 77-year wait for a Wimbledon men's champion. Theo ended an 84-year wait for a King Charles Spaniel to take a Best in Show. And the dog to follow Theo onto the top step of the podium was a German Shepherd at National Working and Pastoral Breeds.
Yeah, this was Venise Ellie, the GSD bitch, who has been heavily campaigned on the continent, actually, to several Seager titles. And she's closely related to the other GSD we saw winning Best in Show at Manchester and Bath this year, Elmo.
Yeah.
She won her third CC on the day to become a champion after winning her first at the same show in 2010.
And after a week off, we saw Oliver the Wire Fox Terrier taking his 5th Best in Show win at Leeds.
Yeah, he's really making the Terrier group his own this year, with 7 group wins on top of 4 CCs and 4 Best of Breeds. I can't believe there's been a dog that's won so much early on in its career.
No, can't have done it.
But the week that followed saw 3 shows fall within 4 days, starting with the Hound show, where we saw a Whippet, Hunting Kill, Jazztastic win his first CC and then Best in Show.
And this bucked the trend over the past 3 years because the past 3 reserve Best in Show winners have all been Whippets. So it's really nice to see one take the next step up and finish Best in Show.
Absolutely, and it's always special to win a first CC, but to take Best of Breed and then eventually go Best in Show as well. It's really
Incredible.
good.
And the very next day, we saw the superb Italian Labrador taking another single group show at National Gundog.
Yeah, that's right. This bitch is show champion, Italian champion, Lockmore Giulietta, who we saw winning the group at Southern Counties.
Yeah,
she and her handler, Franco, have travelled all the way from Italy to collect 5 CCs, along with 2 groups and a Group 2.
And of course, Franco was at Crufts this year with the litter brother, Romeo, who won the Gundog group as well, and then reserve Best in Show. Clearly some fantastic dogs.
And finally, just days ago, the latest Best in Show winner was crowned, this time a General Championship Show again, and it was a clash of the top dog titans.
That's right, it was the 2 top dogs taking Best in Show and reserve. Champion Allmark 5th Avenue taking Best in Show and Pravella Striking Steel taking the reserve spot. Perhaps the first sparks of a rivalry that will run to the end of the year now.
Yeah, it's always great to see the top dogs competing side by side, actually. Tiffany picked up her 24th CC on the day to go along with 10 group wins, including Crufts this year. Yeah. And this was her second all-breed Best in Show win as well. And the judge was the same judge who awarded her the group at Crufts.
Of course.
Jeff Luscott.
Jeff Luscott, yeah. Now, with so many shows, surely that's had quite an effect on the top dog table. Since our last programme, the Wire Fox Terrier Oliver has taken back the top spot. But Aussie Tiffany's latest Best in Show win keeps her in touch with the on-form Wire Fox. 2 toys next in Eric the Peak and the crested De Brita Diaz. And following them, we have 3 dogs separated by a single point in the fight for 5th. Pearl the American Cocker, Airedale Katerina and Mo the Bouvier. Joint 8th is Ricky the Standard Poodle and Theo the King Charles Spaniel. And 10th, show champion Wilcremain Ice Maiden the Pointer. Now, we have just started the busiest and therefore most valuable part of the show year, with 13 shows in the space of just 2 months. So the fight for top dog is far from over. But we have to get back to the action here at Bournemouth. The first group of the weekend is the Terrier group, judged by Zena Thorn Andrews.
So now a chance to really cheer for your favourites. We have the Airedale. Next we have the Chesky. That's right, give them some encouragement. They have made the final cut. Next is the Dandy Dinmont Terrier. The Smooth Fox Terrier. The Manchester Terrier. The soft-coated Wheaton Terrier. And that's our 6 in the lineup today. I believe Miss Zena Thorn Andrews ready for the boards. One more look up and down the line. And it is the Airedale Terrier that wins the group today. Followed by the Smooth Fox Terrier to Group 2. The Manchester into Group 3. And the soft-coated Wheaton Terrier into Group 4. Well done to the Dandy Dinmont and the Chesky. And we hope you enjoy lots more success with those 2 dogs. Intruder into the ring. The Airedale Terrier, the winner. Smooth Fox Terrier, Manchester Terrier, and the soft-coated Wheaton Terrier.
So Zena, Terrier Group Judge this year at Bournemouth. What were your thoughts on your winner?
Well, it was a good group, but not the best of depth of quality I've ever judged, I must admit. But I was pleased enough with the four winners. In fact, the last 6 were really nice.
And it was a long day and a long wait actually to get into the group. Did you find that some of the dogs actually sort of suffered because they had to wait a long time for the group?
No, the dogs seemed fine. I think it was more that us. We were all suffering for 2 hours waiting for everything to start.
And can you just sort of talk us through your top 4?
Top 4, high quality Airedale first, really nice bitch. Stunning side mover, beautiful head, so well presented down to the last minute. Then we had the Smooth Fox Terrier, which I've already given its first CC and best of breed to, and that's a stunning dog too, with a beautiful outline, really hard top line. Maybe his markings are a little bit heavy, but there's enough white on him, and he is a super dog. Third was a Manchester Terrier, which is probably an unusual breed to place in the group, but he too was sound, lovely colour, good top line. Really like that one. And then the soft-coated Wheaton, which was a really handy dog, I thought. So all in all, very pleased with the winners.
So, last chance to cheer on your favourite, the Alaska Malamute. Next to go is the Boxer. Then we have the Doberman. Next is the Giant Schnauzer. Then the Great Dane. Newfoundland. Portuguese water dogs. The Savannah. And that completes the short list for Mr. Gordon Rual. And the winner is the Doberman. Second in Group 2 is the Alaska Malamute. Group 3, Portuguese Water Dog. And Group 4, the Great Dane. We'd love to see these dogs moving again. The Doberman, Alaska Malamute, Portuguese Water Dogs and the Great Dane.
So the winner of the working group at Bournemouth Championship Show 2013 was the Doberman called Seb. Now Josh was handling him, but Tracy is the owner. Now tell us a little bit about him, Josh.
He's quite an easy dog to show. He sets up himself, although he can be a bit fiery at times, but that just gives him the extra bit of spark that he needs for a show dog.
And he had huge support in there, Tracy. Tell us about he's got international background.
His father was an international champion, his mother's a Polish champion. We brought him in from Poland and he's done a bit of winning on the continent as well.
And this is his first group win?
Yes.
First group appearance as well?
First group appearance as well, yeah.
Way to go. Well, we'll see you in Best in Show. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Selection cut, and they're going to be moved again. We have the Pembroke Welsh Corgi, next the Shetland Sheepdog, next to go, the Hungarian Puli. Next to go, the German Shepherd Dog. And now we have the Border Collie. Next to go is the Briard. And the last of our shortlist is the Garner. And we're ready for the boards. And the group winner is the second sheepdog. Group 2 is the Briard. Group 3, the German Shepherd Dog. And Group 4 is the Pooley. Well done to the other 3. Congratulations on Best of Breed today, and good luck in the future. Well done today, Year 4, and see you tomorrow. Or the day after, Monday, sorry. We have 3 going around. We have the Pooley going around as well. And on behalf of the Society, a little present for our judge, Sue Garner.
So Sid was the winner of the Pastoral group, and Sid has had a spectacular career, really, hasn't he, Debbie?
Yep. 25 cc's, 5th group win today, and 4 group 2s, 1 at Crofts.
Well, I've been watching that Sheltie for a long, long time. When I've done the group before, it's never got there, and I just thought it is so stunning, and it is a lovely dog, really lovely.
Been around for a while as well, so nice to get your hands on it.
It was, it was. I was real pleased that it was there. When I saw it come in, I went, oh yes, so at last I get my hands on it,
Particularly good win today, because we've had to wait a long time for your group, because yours was the last on.
Forever.
But you kept going.
Yeah, non-stop. He just made a brilliant performance, never gave in, as usual. And I think the longer the day goes on, the better he is. So, yeah, I was lucky that it's nearly midnight.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, let's hope it doesn't go on until midnight.
Yeah. The Pooley, I really like the Pooley as well, and I've done her well in the breed, but I do like her. And the German Shepherd, he's stunning to go over, and he does move lovely. But I think I gave him the group last time, so I thought it's not fair, is it? But he is a stunning dog, a lovely dog. Yeah. Briard, yes, that is a beautiful dog, a really strong dog to go over, lovely head, really.
And a very young dog as well.
Yes, lovely dog. When you wait till he's fully mature, he'll be a real stunner.
Welcome back to day 2 of Bournemouth Championship Show. Yesterday, Simon, we had 3 groups, over 2,000 entries, and we've got 3 winners to talk about, starting with the Terrier group.
A busy showground. Zena Thorn Andrews was the judge of the Terrier group, and she gave it to an Eastern European bred Airedale Terrier, champion Katarina's Land Spicy Cherry of Saradin, come runner-up to the Wire Fox several times this year. Great to see it get another group win on the board. Jean Lanning was the breed judge, a late replacement for Rodney Oldham, who is unfortunately very ill. Put it top of the 17 entries in the breed.
Yeah, and sadly it was actually number 1 in the catalogue as well, so number 1 in the group, that's kind of quite cool to do.
Yeah, who knows, by the end of the weekend, number 1 in Best in Show as well.
Maybe. Of course, next up we have the Doberman, which topped the working group. Yeah. This is called Seb. Actually, the owner, Tracy, told us that she's actually a massive Formula 1 fan.
So Sebastian Vettel, obviously.
Obviously. But we've got a breed specialist that put him through out of 96 entries. She was Mrs. J. Brock. And funnily enough, actually, Josh Henderson was handling this dog. And we've seen Josh before on the programme.
That was right, Welks last year.
And Josh's dad gives CCs in the breed, and he actually gave him his first CC.
Wow, okay.
So obviously not when Josh was handling him.
Obviously.
But things have moved on from them, and the dog is 3 years old.
And we move on to the Pastoral group. Another dog we've seen before, in fact, on the very first Around the Dog World, the Sheltie.
Yeah, absolutely. Champion Edgelonian Singing the Blues. Owned and bred by Debbie Pearson, multiple group winner, 144 entries, so it's a really good entry for a show so far south.
That must be satisfying to come out of an entry that big and then go in and win the group.
Yeah,
as well.
Definitely. She was absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, she definitely was. And of course, we're here for day 2, and the first group judge today is the Utility group, judged by Jeff Luscott.
We have the first Utility. Rual, the German Stuart. The Master Pastoral, today judged by Baillie. Red Terrier.
Congratulations, Jason. Another great win with Ricky. How do you feel?
Thank you. I'm excited. It was a great lineup of dogs. It's a really good competition, and it was nice to come out on top.
Absolutely. And you had a breed judge today of Lee Cox. Was it particularly nice being put through by a breed judge?
Yeah, it's always great when somebody that has and shows your breed rewards you with the best of breed. So it was a great win under somebody that's had a lot of great dogs himself.
There's an incredible amount of work that goes into a show standard poodle. You know, how do you keep on top of it all?
We've got a good routine. He has a bath day and a trimming day. We try not to do everything at the same time. We give him lots of rest in between, and we have our system and it works for us. And
what sort of things will you have to do to him between now and tomorrow for Best in Show?
Nothing major. Just try to keep him clean. And tomorrow we'll comb him up and get him ready and take him back in, hopefully looking as good as he did today.
Well, hopefully he is, and best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
So Jeff, you've just judged the utility group at Bournemouth. Tell us what you thought of the dogs in there.
I thought very good group, really spoilt for choice. I had 3 or 4 that I really liked. I thought the standard poodle was so on form, outstanding, balance, shape, really showing off like poodles can. Yeah. The Akita is a lovely specimen of the breed, stylish, excellent body shape and balance, lovely head. And the French Bulldog, smashing little 16-month-old bitch. I'll tell you what, that has probably a very promising career. I think it's just got all the characteristics, its head, its ears, eyes, sparkle, and it really moved well up the close. And the miniature poodle, lovely dog. Again, really just a little bit, I won't say out of control because it wasn't, but just a little bit on his toes, and I think what you would expect from a male poodle that was on a high, and it was flying around the ring, and I like that a lot as well. But it was a very good group. The utility group is definitely a strong group, and definitely
at the moment it does seem that way.
It's very much so, Simon. Yes, very good.
This standard poodle, we've seen it winning plenty of groups throughout the year. You think it's got that sparkle to go best?
For a 2-year-old, well, I had it in Best in Show on Tuesday, and it was really my 3rd in line. It was very close. But outside, on the grass, it's a totally different picture. Yeah. You know, the performance on the slipperier ring in the previous show.
That was Paynton.
It didn't quite go over the ground as well, but here, where it had a chance to grip on the grass on the floor, I thought it was stunning on the move, really striding out. Yeah. And he did it for me today.
Well, you'll be commentating on Best in Show. I'm sure you'll be backing him all the way.
Well, not quite. We can't be biased, can we? On the commentary, you have to keep a steady voice, don't you?
Congratulations and good luck for your standard poodle.
Thanks, Simon. Cheers, mate.
If the new chairman was sat in the audience tonight,
yes,
what would you ask him?
To care about us a bit more, to remember that the Kennel Club is supposed to be for the furtherance of pedigree dogs, and we are pedigree dogs. I want them to care about us. I want them to share our interests. I want them to stop caring about the RSPCA and care about us. They stopped my life effectively for mistakes. I see myself as the judge that was banned.
number 3014, Hungarian Bismarck, 3137, the Irish Red and White, 3155, Irish Setter, 3239, Mustalander, 3360, Pointer, 3375, Black Coat Retriever, 3483, Coat Retriever, 3657, and the Welsh Springer, that's number 4143. That's our shortlist. Thank you, gentlemen, on the boards. Gundog group is the Irish Red and White Terrier. Group 2, we have the Thorn Retriever. Group 3, the Hungarian Wire. And Group 4, the English Springer Hunter. Irish Red and White Centre, we're going to take them round, please. Take your applause. Well done.
So Kath and Callum, congratulations, you just won the Gundog group.
Yeah,
a great win.
Absolutely fantastic. And right on the eve of when I was thinking, do you know, maybe I'll move him into veteran because he's 8 years old next week. So you never know the right time, do you really?
Now, Aidine, I'm aware that you actually watch our programme, so now you're actually in the ring on our programme. What was your thoughts on your group?
Well, it was very nice today because this is my second group, and the first one I was quite nervous. Today I was much more businesslike about it, and I felt I could appreciate the dogs more than I had the last time. Not that I didn't, but you know, it is a big event for me. And I was thrilled with the quality of the dogs that I chose, the 10, I think it was 10, and the red and white I just found fabulous. And I've just learned he's 8 years old. Well, he didn't show it, and he really showed the young dogs how it should be done.
And if he's still winning groups at 8 years old, that's incredible.
Well, it's very nice. His father went on being shown till he was 10 and a half and took a group 3 at Crufts when he was 9 and a half.
Wow.
But it's wonderful to have done it with him as well. That's more than most people would expect.
Are they a late maturing breed or is it just longevity?
They are a late maturing breed, yeah. They reach their peak sort of probably 5.5 to, well, I'm going to say to about 8. But yeah, 5.5 to 7.5, you'd be thinking that's maturity.
What was going through your mind when you stepped into the ring today?
Soundness. I really wanted sound dogs, and when you're out there yourself, it's not as easy as you look because you walk around the rings and look at some of the best of breeds. You think, oh, I like that. But when you've actually got them all in front of you, it's a different matter altogether. It's exciting too. Yeah.
So will you be back tomorrow to watch Best in Show and cheer on your winner?
Well, we hope so. We hope we'll be able to get back. But we run a busy boarding kennel, so I have to find cover now for tomorrow.
And he's won a lot in the breed before, hasn't he?
Well, he's had 28 CCs and 24 of those with best of breeds. Wow. And 15 reserve CCs. So when he hasn't won, he's come close. So he's had 3 Group 3s previously. Wow. So that's wonderful. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night.
Yes, we will be here.
Welcome back to the final day of Bournemouth Championship Show. But before we look ahead to the final 2 groups, Simon, let's look back to yesterday when we had the utility group going first and we had a big winner in the form of a standard poodle.
Yeah, currently leading the utility group in the top dog table is his champion Afterglow Maverick Sabre. Not even 2 years old and already done an awful lot of winning. We saw him at Windsor last time out and he won the group there. Lee Cox, an experienced handler, groomer, breeder of poodles, that handled Graham last year to reserve top dog.
Yep.
Was the breed judge, had 40 in the breed and put Ricky, the standard poodle, top.
But the Gundog group was topped actually by the Irish red and white setter, which we don't see very often actually.
No.
It's champion Cororoon Connection, owned by Kath Griffin. She was absolutely delighted, over the moon to win. This dog is actually 8 years old, came through from a breed entry of a 40 again, and was judged by Stephen Hollings, who's very well known for the Gunnelt Weimaramas.
And of course we have to look ahead to today.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll go straight to the toy group judged by Zena Thorn Andrews.
So your chance to give a loud cheer and applause for these finally selected dogs. We have the Bichon Frise, number 4375. The Long Coat Chihuahua, 4513. The Chinese Crested, 4717. The Griffon Bruxellois, 4785. The Havanese, 4806. Italian Greyhound, 4826. Papillon, 4992. And the final one in the selection was the Pekingese, and that's 5034. The boards, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And the winner is the Long Coat Chihuahua. In Group 2, Chinese Crested. Group 3, the Griffon Bruxellois. And Group 4 is the Pekingese. And well done to you other 4 exhibits. Congratulations on your best of breed today. And we know, I'm sure you'll be having more success in the future. And well done to all 4 of you. That's the Long Coat Chihuahua, Chinese Crested, the Bruxellois, and the Pekingese.
So the Long Coat Chihuahua was the toy group winner, Zena Thorn's choice. Leslie, you look really surprised when she pointed at you.
I was. I thought, me? Are you sure?
There were some absolutely lovely dogs in there, some really top winners. Is that why you were so surprised?
It was, yeah. It was a really strong group, so yeah, I was over the moon.
It's a very good group, really good quality right through. I could have pulled out another half a dozen really, and there were some really nice ones in there. Some of them were young and not finished, but overall very pleasing.
Well, I've had a really busy weekend. It's been my son's 30th birthday and we had a surprise party, so it's been rather hectic. I've had no sleep and I thought, do I really need to go today? So
just tell us a little bit about this Long Coat Chihuahua.
His name's Teddy. His show name is Holyell London Blue Topaz.
Super dog, super. Really, really nice Long Coat Chihuahua.
Fiona looked rather surprised. She did say, actually, you mean.
And she said I gave her, I think it was a mother or father a CC last time apparently, so I obviously like that family, whoever they are.
His mother was Best Long Coat 2009 champion Holyell Topaz Angel.
Yep.
And she also won a group at Richmond. So I was really chuffed today for him to
follow in her footsteps.
Yeah, and he's exactly like her. He shows like her. His manners the same as her. He's really a lovely dog to live with.
And I know we're at a summer show and it's grass. The grass on there after 3 days is fairly long now, I suppose. Do you think any of them suffered?
No, maybe the peak a little bit, but then the peak should have longer legs anyway than they have at this moment in time.
Final selection in the Hound group, starting with the Afghan, 5210. The Beagle, 5432. Long-haired Dachshund, 5546. The Deerhound was 5698. Finnish Spitz, 5710. Irish Wolfhound, 5742. Rhodesian Ridgeback, 5856. And the Whippet was 5993. So the winner of the Hound group is the Whippet. In Group 2, the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Group 3, the long-haired Dachshund. And Group 4 is the Beagle. Well done to the other 4. Congratulations on your best of breed today. Starting with the Whippet, Rhodesian Ridgeback, long-haired Dachshund, and the Beagle. And as we tried just now, Mr. Milner, I believe. Mr. Milner? The President is waiting to make a presentation to you.
So, Stuart, your Hound group choice was the Whippet. What were your thoughts on it?
Well, it's very nice, obviously, else I wouldn't have put it up otherwise, but thought it was stunning, very, very sound indeed, and to be honest with you, when it was on the table especially, it's what all I expect in a Whippet. Stunning outline, lovely.
Attractive colour as well.
Very attractive colour, and that makes it even more feminine. You know.
So your runner-up was the Rhodesian Ridgeback?
Yes, and I like that a lot. It could have gone either way, but the Whippet, it had just got the edge, in my opinion, on the Ridgeback with the movement.
And what were your thoughts on the overall group as a whole?
The overall group was of good quality. I shortlisted 8 of them, and I thought the 8 was really exceptional. So I would have been proud to own any one of them.
Fantastic. You know. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Stuart.
Okay, thank you.
Best in show judge today, Mr. Bill Browne-Cole. The Doberman, the Shetland Sheepdog, the Standard Poodle, the Irish Red and White Setter, we have the Long Coat Chihuahua, the Whippet. Okay. Sadly, the Airedale couldn't make it back, so we are one short in the best of show today. So the first of our finalists from the working group, the Doberman. These were judged in the breed by Jane Brock. And then judged in the breed, in the group, sorry, by Mr. Gordon Rual. And that's the Doberman 1670. The next of our group winners, the Shetland Sheepdog. These were judged in the breed by Malcolm Hart from the group. The second of our finalists from the Pastoral group, the Shetland Sheepdog. He sent through this dog 1248. Standard Poodles, judged in the breed by Mr. Lee Cox. Entry of 40 dogs, and his best of breed dog 2723. Next from the Gundog group we have the Red and White Irish Red and White Setter, judged in the breed by Steve Hollins. His best of breed is the dog, and that's 3155. That's the Irish red and white setter, 3155. Long coat Chihuahua on the table, judged by Dr. Monica Bogia-Black, and our group judge Zena Thorn sending it to the Best in Show winner. That's our toy group winner, the long coat Chihuahua, 4513. As I said, not forgetting the whippet, we have from the Hound group, judged by Anne MacDonald. And sent through from the group by Stuart Milner. This is the whippet. And this is number 5993. Fine choices from the group judges. This last chance to give a big cheer. The Doberman for Shetland Sheepdog. The Shetland Sheepdogs. Standard Poodle. Red and white setter. Long coat Chihuahua. And the whippet. One final look at all the dogs for Mr. Browne-Cole. Ready for the boards. And it's the Standard Poodle Best in Show at Bournemouth 2013. Reserve is the whippet. And well done to all the other finalists. Red and white setter, the long coat Chihuahua, Sheltie and the Doberman. Thank you all for coming back. Let's have the Standard Poodle round and the whippet round. Well done, our Best in Show and our Reserve Best in Show today.
Best in Show at Bournemouth was Ricky the Standard Poodle. Jason, what a fantastic win.
Thank you, thank you. Very excited.
He was my pick from the start, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
He looks fantastic in the big ring. What's he like to handle?
Tremendous, and he really comes to life in a big ring with the noise and the applause. He loves it. He loves the attention, and he really sort of turns on to another gear, and he's so exciting to show.
There was some ladies sat beside me at the beginning of the ring, said the Sheltie was going to take it. As soon as the Standard Poodle moved, that's it, it's gone.
he has charisma, he has a presence, and I think people sort of get caught up in it from ringside.
And he's only 2 years old.
Yeah, he's young, he's just a 2-year-old.
So what does that mean for the future?
Well, hopefully the best is yet to come.
Around about this time of the year, a couple of years ago, we saw you take 3 Best in Shows on the trot. Is he capable of that?
Possibly. That was his father, actually, Dino. So maybe like father, like son. We'll see.
Well, best of luck and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So Reserve Best in Show was the whippet, and I'm joined by Molly, the owner here. Molly, how does that feel?
Oh, wonderful. Just wonderful.
Now, we didn't actually have a chance to speak to you after you won the Hound group, so you had no time to collect yourself, and you went straight into Best in Show, and then you went second out of all these thousands of dogs.
Amazing. Just amazing. She's a lovely bitch, though. She is a lovely bitch.
Tell us a little bit about her.
She's been a top winner since she started. Her first show, she took Best Puppy in Breed. She just went on from there. She was a qualifier for the finalist in the Junior Warrant competition. That was very nice. And she was top puppy, top whippet puppy for 2011, I think. So she's a star.
I bet today's win supersedes all those wins now.
It does, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, that was just marvellous.
So, Bill, you look like you enjoyed that, but you actually only had 6 group winners in there. You moved them so much. Yeah. What was the reason behind that? Are you a movement guy?
I suppose my father being a vet, and I'm right into the movement, and If they're not made right, they don't move right.
That's a fair statement to make. Now, tell us about your little story about standard poodles. I understand that you've got a bit of a connection with that breed.
Well, many years ago, I used to show a couple of beautiful apricot standards.
Wow, we didn't know that.
No, that was in my younger days.
Not much younger then.
You were born, darling.
Are you sure about that? Tell us about your thoughts on that standard poodle.
Oh, I think it's a breathtaking dog. I think, in my opinion, it's one of the best standards I've ever seen.
And they've bred a lot of them.
I know they have, and they've had some top winners, but for me, that is excellent type, fabulous dog.
Now, talking about your runner-up was the Whippet. Now, you actually almost forgot to judge that.
I know I did. I think I was a little bit disappointed because I told the guy with the Doberman to wait at the top, and he came round because everybody else followed him around. So that's why I tried to send him around to wait at the top. I didn't really forget the Whippet, but yeah, I was trying to send him around. Well, that's my excuse anyway.
And so what's your tips for other people watching them when they judge best in show?
Go out and do your own thing and don't worry about anybody.
Well, I think you did that today, Bill. Thank you for staying to join us as well, and we'll see you again soon.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
So after the grand finale of Bournemouth Championship Show, we have our winner. But of course, Marina, earlier on, the Long Coat Chihuahua was the first to win in the toy group today.
Yeah, that's right. I think the owner was a bit surprised because when Zena started walking towards her, she just didn't move. It's got 6 tickets. It's had a best in show over in Ireland. They had a really good support crowd around them as well.
Yeah, as did the next winner, the Whippet.
Oh yeah, the Whippet. Top entry today. I mean, there was absolutely masses out there when I was watching them out today. This Whippet has also got 6 tickets.
Right.
It's won at a breed club show as well. You know, a really attractive colour, particularly.
And I've been saying all weekend, I wanted the standard poodle to win. I was really happy to see it go all the way.
Were you? Yeah. I mean, let's face it, it's got charisma. When it walks into the ring, it does take your breath away.
It does.
You know, you can't take your eyes off it either.
Not at all.
The presentation that Mike and Jason and that team of Afterglow have got is incredible.
And there's a number of people that have said that this is the best poodle they've ever had, and that is a massive statement for the Afterglow kennel.
Huge statement. I mean, just recently, Afterglow made up 100th champion. I mean, that's an incredible achievement, but for people to be saying that this dog is possibly the best one ever, wow. You know, how much better can you get, really?
They've had a Crufts Reserve Best in Show winner. A few years ago, we saw this dog's father winning a lot.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that they've never won is Crufts, and I think that's the one thing that they probably would like to. So maybe this dog, we might see him in years to come, because he's only, what, 2?
Just 2. Well, thank you very much for joining me this weekend, Marina. It's been fantastic to have you.
Yeah, are we going down the beach now?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I can't see one. I'll have to get changed.
Yeah,
but,
clearly.
Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Around the Dog World at City of Birmingham.